My name is Yvette Nicole Brown.
I am Yves Mathieu East.
Brandee Evans.
I'm Richard Louie.
Whew, my care story. Y'all got enough time for this? I brought my mom to Los Angeles, California on December 21st, 2016. Unfortunately, she had a fall and it ended up putting her into a nursing home. And that was the one thing I always promised my mom I would never do, is put her in a nursing home. So I had to fight for 2 years to figure out how I could get her back with me. You know, when you become a caregiver, you don't realize the different medical equipment that you need, the different help that you need. So I had to do all of that research on a fly.
When we first started caring for my dad, we did not discuss a care plan. And then we realized there are care plans out there so that you're ready as things change. I did not know I was a caregiver for quite some time, even though I was a caregiver. And that's a very typical experience that I think many folks go through.
The most challenging thing about being a caregiver is that you're the one that sees your loved one changing first. And when it's something like dementia, you may be the only person noticing that they're changing because they're unaware. But I will say that the greatest thing about it is that I've become the caretaker of his memories. On days when it gets tough, I just remind myself of what my job is, and that's to make him happy, to make him feel secure, and to make sure that he knows that he's loved. And I do that every single day. I do it on days when he knows I'm his daughter. I do that on days when I'm just a nice lady that brings him yogurt.
Before I walked into the office to talk to my boss, I was thinking, you know, this could be me asking to finish my career. Because I was going to ask her how I could take care of my dad once I knew that he couldn't take care of himself. And instead what she did is she puts down her glasses and looks at me and goes, "I'm a long distance caregiver too, Richard."
It is so important that I make care more visible because I don't want anyone to go through what I went through because I try to take on too much. And if we share what's going on in our lives, then maybe there are people that can help you and you know that you're not alone.
I think that you don't really have to know someone to care about them. All of our different situations is that there has to be a degree of empathy present. There has to be some sort of part of you that knows you aren't getting anything physical in return, and it's about the well-being of someone else.
Care is universal. It's the most human thing we do. We need to tell more care stories on TV and in film.
Let's shrink the cultural gap of what it means to be a caregiver, or to know a caregiver, or to receive care from a caregiver.
I can't think of a better way to do that doesn't involve caring across generation after generation after generation.
It's been a blessing to have this platform to be able to use my voice to speak about care. I think that a lot of times, if you're a caregiver, even mommies, we hold in a lot of things, and this is a perfect time to share that we are more common than we are different than each other.
Everyone deserves to have the care they need, when they need it, and where they want it.
Advocating for accessible, affordable care for all of us.
Join me in making care more visible because care can't wait.
Care can't wait.
Care
Can't wait.